These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
I'm Faye Fredericks with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. As the nation remembers former President Jimmy Carter today, health insiders are putting a spotlight on how he spent his final years. The 39th president spent nearly 2 years in hospice care. Experts say if that sounds like a long time, it's probably because not everyone understands the benefits of end-of-life care. While hospice is for people nearing the end, studies show the care can actually extend life.
On average, for people with certain types of cancers and heart failure, those who received hospice care actually lived an average of 29 days longer than those who didn't. So it's not the end of life on the brink of death when someone can start receiving the benefits from hospice care.
Now, the benefits can also extend to loved ones of someone who passed. Many care plans include about a year of grief counseling. Developing now, we are following up after a domestic violence call ends with police shooting and killing a man. This was breaking news last night at 10. A woman called for help from near 47th Avenue in Glendale, telling police a man who attacked her took off. Glendale police then found a car that the victim described a few blocks away. That's when investigators say the man didn't comply with commands to put his hands up, telling us he reached for something and police shot him. Now, we're pressing for more answers on this, asking police if the man did in fact have a gun and whether he was in fact the suspect in the case. New push to crack cold cases across Arizona. State Attorney General announcing a new unit dedicated to unsolved homicides.
In Arizona, there are too many families who are still searching for answers. Families who have spent years, sometimes decades, wondering if they will ever see justice for their loved ones.
AG Chris Mays says the group involves local law enforcement using new technology to bring closure to victims' families. They'll start by focusing on finding the killers of these 6 people in 4 cases that date from 1992 through 2018.
This unit reflects my commitment to ensuring that justice is not forgotten or abandoned, no matter how much time has passed.
ABC15 is helping highlight cold cases in our state, hoping to bring renewed attention and advocate for justice. Watch Arizona Crime Uncovered on our ABC15 streaming platforms. A new legal battle over rising rent. The Department of Justice accuses 6 major landlords, some with property here in the Valley, of illegally collaborating to drive prices up. DOJ alleges the major property companies are using algorithms to set rent rates and share sensitive information with each other, resulting in reduced competition and higher profits.
There's basically this piece of artificial intelligence software that is allowing landlords, we believe, to collude with each other instead of compete with each other.
Yeah, the software company RealPage is also being used. Lawsuit alleges it helped landlords set prices, something the company denies. To a travel alert now, a winter storm impacting flights nationwide. This is a new video from Dallas, if you can believe it. You can see why so many flights are being delayed and canceled with snow, sleet, and ice. It's also creating a ripple effect because Dallas is a hub for American Airlines. We checked Sky Harbor's flight board, and several dozen flights are impacted going in and out of Texas. Storm is expected to span the south, so it could lead to more issues in the coming days. Electric vehicle infrastructure is expanding in the Valley. City of Phoenix getting a big boost from the federal government. Senators Mark Kelly and Ruben Gallego announcing a $15 million federal grant to help build 150 EV charging ports and solar-powered charging stations across the city. Funding made possible through the bipartisan infrastructure law.
Tracking your forecast, we are headed into another cold night tonight. I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens. Got another round of freeze warnings for all the same spots that were under freeze warnings overnight last night into this morning. So northwest Maricopa County there, and then areas east and southeast of the valley, stretching all the way across southeastern Arizona. These are the spots where temperatures could approach the freezing point of 32 or drop even lower. So protect your plants again and your pipes. Bring your pets inside overnight and bundle up. It's going to be another cold one here across Arizona. Tucson dips to 31 tonight. Casa Grande and Globe at 29 degrees. Temperatures in the teens along the rim, even down to 17 tonight in Prescott. And lows in the 20s in Payson and Kingman, with Sedona even briefly freezing at 31 degrees. Phoenix and the rest of the valley, mid-30s to low 40s for the most part. Highs back in the 60s for tomorrow and the weekend. Overnight lows are going to get a little colder, though, through that weekend. Phoenix down to 38 degrees by Sunday night into Monday morning.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.